send your playlist?
Did you get it?
Oh, did you send it in text?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me.
Okay.
Try
Okay.
this.
All right. Should I move the? Right now, I gotta set up the Instagram live. And I know that will coming up in an hour. So that's what I did. When I did stuff with Carmen yesterday, Carmen and Angie were like, it'll put you off like right out.
Do you use this?
Yeah, let's see. Right, let me log into there. Instagram.
Is that okay?
Yes. Oh my God, it's so cluttered here. Oh my God. It's not letting me log in. Great. I swear I'm typing in incorrectly. Blackstone Yoga Houston. Thank you, Claire. That's what I'm typing in. Yeah, see. Houston. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Turn on my alarm. Hey, it's not letting me log in the Instagram account.
We're trying to log into the Blackstone Yoga Instagram account, just making sure it's Blackstone
Okay,
Yoga
great.
Houston.
Sounds like
Thank you, Claire.
It's okay. Okay, thanks.
Okay, capital Blackstone Yoga 2020 exclamation point. Okay. All right. Awesome. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I should put do not disturb on my sound.
So it's all caps.
Yeah. So no, just capital B. 2020 exclamation. Yeah, right. By the question mark.
This is gonna go well. This is gonna go well. Okay, goodness gracious. Ah, right. It's freaking stressful. Trying to get in the door. Oh, Lord.
So I can watch it on my phone, though, right?
Yeah. Tell me how it's
Yeah.
giving me.
I'm gonna tell you if I see people who are irregulars there's like nothing with dinner, right? Like, okay, oh, somebody logged in here. Okay, keys.
Oh, nice. I'll come for you tonight too.
God, please, I didn't know that was gonna be for myself.
Yeah, I'm more support. Okay, now I have to set the camera up. All right, and then,
We have 5 minutes, you're good.
okay,
You're good.
and how do we go live? We just hit this thingy right here. This thing? Okay.
Yeah, just see the light. Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want it basically?
I think that's what most will do.
Yeah, right. So you'll see here in the frame. Yeah, it's bucks with this, and if it falls over, I can catch it.
Let me just do it before I do the live thing. Let me just do video. Let's see where that frame is.
And like, also back out and see like where your limits are in the frame.
Okay. I wonder if I should face this way. Tell me which one looks better on there. This way or this? No, not this way. Not with my butt first.
Yeah, that
Okay, that way.
Definitely.
All right. Oh my God, are people watching on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, hi YouTube. Hi YouTube people. We're just trying to figure all this out. Don't mind us. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh, Lord help us. Okay. So you've got a lot of room, like,
Yeah.
but, you know, obviously stay in the mat space area.
Woo. Woo. All right. Get my, I'm not even
Watch.
set up. And it'd be nice if we had some air on in here. Huh. Take this clock.
Okay, you have 2 minutes.
Woo.
Okay, I'm gonna see what it's like while I play this and go on Instagram Live if that does anything weird.
Okay.
So if I go on Black Swan, right? You're on the Instagram already?
Yes. Oh, I'm regretting. It's a power issue though, Lord.
Watch one video.
Let me get more water into this.
Yeah, get some water and go on.
Ah.
I turn this music off.
Okay. Ooh, where are my blocks? Where are my blocks?
Tell me when you're ready.
Okay.
Those swell.
Hey guys, it's Val. I'm here with Black Swan Yoga, and we're gonna do a little power hour flow. It's my first Instagram live YouTube, so bear with me. But let's go ahead and get things started. We're gonna come to a child's pose. Does everything sound good? Can y'all hear me? Can someone give me a thumbs up? Somebody give me a wave. I'll take that as a yes. All right, let's get this party started. So we're just going to come to child's pose on our mat. So we're gonna bring big toes to touch, knees out wide. Start to send your hips back towards your heels. Bring your forehead to the mat. We're just gonna take these first few moments of class to kind of settle into the space, get connected with our breath. So on your next inhale, take a nice full inhale in through your nose. Exhale, open your mouth and let it go. Inhale in through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. Let something go that no longer serves you. I know all of us surely have a bunch of that going on right now. So take about 5 more rounds of breath here. And if it feels good to do so, you can walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Maybe take your left hand, place it on top of the right. And take a big deep breath here. Feel the nice side body stretch along the left side. And walk your hands through center. Then over to the other side of the mat. Take the right hand on top of the left. Take a big deep breath here. And then begin to walk your hands back through center. And we're gonna make our way up to a tabletop position on our mat. So just kind of start to get the energy moving and grooving right here. Any movements that feel good, if you want to warm up the wrists, you can. We will be doing some chaturangas. Maybe get some figure eights with the body, maybe some neck rolls. And then when you're ready, we're going to take a few rounds of cat-cows. On your next inhale, drop your belly, arch your back, look up, cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest for cow. Inhale, drop your belly, arch your back, look up, cow. Exhale, round the spine for cow. And just continue moving at your own pace with your own breath, inhaling for cow. Exhaling for cow. And then come back, finish up with your last round of cat-cows. Make your way back to a neutral tabletop position on your mat. On your next inhale, take your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Left side, left cheek comes to the mat, left palm faces up. Just start to take a few moments to open up that left shoulder. If you want, you can start to move into a half line, taking that right hand back to the left hip crease. If you want to spice it up a little more, maybe start to walk that right foot back behind you. Maybe even lift it up off of the mat. And then slowly make your way out of the pose. Take that left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, release it down to the mat. Inhale, right arm reaches. Exhale, thread the needle, right side, right cheek comes to the mat. And take a few deep breaths here. You have that option again on this side. Maybe reach that left hand up. Half bind for the right hip crease. If you want to walk that left foot back behind you, maybe challenge your balance and take that left foot up off of the mat. Now, any of these up-level variations are optional. You guys voted for Power Hour, so now I got to do a power with you guys. My bad for asking. Okay, let's start to make our way back into a high plank. Step your toes towards the back of the mat. We're just gonna get this party started off nice and strong. You guys know I love a good high plank. So keep the tailbone tucked here, pull belly button into spine. Keep a little bit of a micro bend in the elbow so we're not locking the arms out here. 3 deep breaths. Now I get to feel what all you guys are feeling in my crazy classes. Start to send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Start to pedal up the feet or take any movements that feel good here, swaying the hips from side to side. So take 5 more rounds of breath in down dog. I'm gonna put my hair up because I didn't come prepared, you know? But hey, you know, coronavirus kind of hit us out of nowhere. Are any of us really prepared? So take 3 more deep breaths here while I get settled in. Whew, starting to sweat already. And then slowly start to walk your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Heel toe your feet about hips width distance apart, so it's going to be about 2 fists in between the feet. Grab opposing elbows, let the head hang heavy here for ragdoll. So feel free to bend the knees a lot here, especially if you have really tight hamstrings. Sway from side to side. Just taking any movements that feel good. You want a little more than bind the hands behind the back. And take your clasp hands up and away from your sacrum. And then slowly release the hands to the mat. Heel toe your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your belly in and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, hinge over towards the right side of the room. Inhale, come back to center. Switch out the grip. Exhale, over to the left side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And take a few deep breaths here. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, go ahead and do so at this time. I like to keep my intentions simple, maybe a word, something I want to bring a little more of into my own life. Right now, I've been focusing on peace, calm, you know, all that jazz. Just pick a word or a phrase, or taking an intention stresses you out. Don't take one at all. That's totally fine. 1 more deep breath here. Start to focus on that intention when practice gets tough, or when stuff gets tough off of the mat. We all know that's going on as well. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into high plank. We're going to move through a chaturanga. So chaturangas are optional. You can skip them all together, do high plank to down dog, or you can take them on your knees. Or you can add extra chaturanga push-ups for all of those you guys who voted for some more fire. Use your toes to propel yourself a few inches forward. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, pull your chest through, upward facing dog. Exhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Full inhale in through the nose. Exhale, let something go that no longer serves you. Separate flow your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, grab that left wrist. Exhale, hinge over towards the right side. Inhale, back to center. Switch out the grip. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, look up, look back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into high plank, move through your flow. You have the option to jump back, lower down halfway. Inhale, pull your chest through, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more round of sun A's. Step or float your feet to meet your hands at the front of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, grab the left wrist. Exhale, hinge over to the right side. Inhale, come back to center. Switch out the grip. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. This time, practice the arms. Look up, look back. Take that back bend. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into your high plank, move through your flow. Take a few deep breaths in your downward facing dog. Never flow your feet to meet your hands in front of the mat, coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, Utkatasana, everyone's favorite pose. Take a few deep breaths here. Feet can either be big toes to touch heels slightly apart. If you have low back issues, then take your feet about hips width distance apart. When the tailbone tucks slightly, lift the chest so that we're keeping the natural curvature of the spine. On the next exhale, take your hands to heart center. Moving into a chair twist, take the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Coming into a chair twist. You have the option to stay here, or if you have a side crow in your practice, move into side crow. I'm not going to side crow because it's hard to teach and talk and do yoga. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale, reach your arms back up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee, chair twist, other side. Keep those knees glued together here. So if our right knee has a tendency to want to pop forward, if that's happening, draw it back. Take a few deep breaths. On the exhale, see if you can twist open just a little bit more. Maybe you take that side crow in. I know some of my power yogis are out there. I know y'all are side crowing at home. On the next exhale, fold forward. Heel toe your feet about hips width distance apart. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes. Padangusthasana. Again, knees can be bent a little or a lot here. You can use that grip to pull yourself deeper into the fold. Slowly release your grip. Heel toe your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into high plank. Move through your vinyasa. Lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, shift the weight into the left foot. Send your right heel towards the sky. That means it's a 3-legged dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Make sure your hips are still squared off so that right hip's not opening up like that. Square it off. On the next exhale, bring the knee into the nose. Step the right foot between your hands. Drop your left knee to the mat, and then make sure that right knee is stacked over the right ankle. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky, coming into that low lunge. So you have your blocks. You need the blocks. You can take them beside you. Soften through your shoulders. Wrap your triceps forward. Gaze the setup just slightly. If it feels good here, maybe you start to look up and look back and take a back bend. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat or to block, coming into half splits. Flex the right toes back towards you. If you're ready for the full splits, you can move into full splits. Can you guys hear me all right? You can turn the music down if we need to. One more deep breath here. Can I hear me? Start to bend back into that right leg. Tuck the left toes under, lift the knee, spiral that left heel down at a 45. On the next inhale, sweep your arms up towards the sky, coming into a warrior 1, right side. So heel to heel alignment in this pose. Square the hips up towards the front of the room. Really glue the blade edge of that left foot to the mat so that the inner arch lifts. Take 2 more deep breaths here. Then slowly interlace your hands behind your back. Coming into humble warrior. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, start to fold to the inside of that right knee. If you want, you can rest the right shoulder on top of the right knee. Hands lift up and away from the sacrum. And your gaze is set back towards that left big toe. And then slowly release your hands down to the mat. Start to straighten through both of the legs here. So we're coming into pyramid pose. So this is a great place to use your blocks if you have them. Square your hips off, draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. If you need to bend into that right knee some, you can. If you want a little extra, come up onto the heel of that right foot, flex your right toes back towards you. And then once you set up, you can let the head hang heavy. And we're moving into a revolved triangle, so you may need to use a block or something for this. I think Carmen said use a can, good. Great idea, Carmen. Grab anything you can. If you need to use a prop for this one, it's a little challenging. Left arm down, right arm reaches up. Opening up. Water bottle is a good option too. For revolved triangle. On each inhale, lengthen. Exhale, see if you can spin your chest towards the right a little more. Exhale, release your right hand down to the mat. Moving into standing splits, you can keep those blocks if you need them. Shift the weight to the right foot, left heel reaches. So here, we're supposed to keep our hips squared up. Mine likes to open up. Square those hips up, even if it means that that leg comes down a lot. If you have handstand hops in your practice, feel free to take a few at this time. 3 more deep breaths here. And then we're all going to take a few rounds of curtsy dips. And we're going to meet in half Lord of the Fishes. So you can watch first if you like. But we're going to take 5 rounds of curtsy dips. Exhale, bend that right leg, tap the left toes down. Inhale, shoot it straight back down. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, back up. Move with your breath for 3. Take it down for 2. And then on this last one, we're going to curtsy dip it on down to the mat. So we're going to meet in half Lord of the Fishes. If it didn't happen very gracefully, that's cool. Sit down on both the sit bones. Left leg's bent, right leg comes up and over. Glue the sole of that right foot to the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Take that right hand back beside you. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, grow tall through the spine. Exhale, look over that right shoulder, twist. 2 more deep breaths. Slowly come back to center. We're going to meet in Navasana boat pose. Woohoo! Get to do this with you guys. Knees can either be bent. You can stay here this whole time if you like, or flip the palms upward. You want a little extra, straighten the legs. On your next inhale, take it down. Exhale, take it up. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, take it up. Move with your breath for 3. Hey, Carmen, for 2. And on that last one, hold here, hold. Breathe, breathe, breathe. If you're shaking, that's good. It means we're getting stronger. Take a few more deep breaths. Exhale, cross the ankles. You can shoot through, step through, high plank to low plank. Move through your vinyasa. Lower down halfway. Inhale, pull your chest through, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo, I'm sweating. The heat's not even on. It's not hot in here though. On your next inhale, shift the weight to the right foot. Send the left heel up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it in knee to nose. Step your left foot between your hands. Drop your right knee to the mat. Untuck the toes. Left knee stays stacked over the left ankle. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Woo. It's a great song here. If you can't hear it, it's saying just breathe. Exhale, release your hands down to the mat. Start to straighten through that left leg. Flex your left toes back towards you. Walk to there if you need them. Try to keep a nice long spine here so we're not hunching over, drawing your shoulder blades together. Oh, I'm out of breath after all the boat work. It's usually when I get up and walk around in class. Slowly start to bend back into that left leg. Tuck your right toes under, lift your knee. Spiral your right heel down at a 45. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Coming into that warrior one. So we're grounding down through the left big toe mound here. Hips are as squared off as possible towards the front of the room. Unless you're feeling a weird pull in that right knee, then keep them angled slightly to the right. One more deep breath here. Maybe you sink a little deeper. Interlace your hands behind your back. This time, opposite finger on top. Inhale, arch your back look up. Exhale, humble warrior, pull to the inside of that left knee. If this just really isn't working for you, you can always grab those blocks and take them to that left corner of the mat there, or hands down, so yogi's choice. Then slowly release your hands down to the mat. So just straighten through both of the legs. So walk that right foot in a little or a lot, even step it out towards the right. So square those hips off. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward. Melt over that left leg. Grab those blocks if you need them. And again, if you want a little extra, flex the left toes back towards you. My left hamstring's tighter than my right, and I'm feeling it now, guys. Now we're slowly going to come into that revolved triangle. Recommend a block on this one. Right hand down, left arm reaches up. If extending that left arm up is too much, you can always try taking that left hand to your hip instead. Set your gaze up towards the left fingertips. Take a couple more deep breaths. Exhale, release that left hand down to the mat. Shift the weight into the left foot. Send your right heel up towards the sky, coming into those standing splits. Again, we're trying to keep that right hip rolled down, so you can roll that right pinky toe down to help keep them squared off. Keep a little bit of a bend in that left leg so we're not locking it out. Then we're going to move into those curtsy dips. Bend that left leg, tap those right toes down. Inhale, shoot it up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale, shoot it up. For 3, 2, and on that last one, curtsy dip it on down to the mat. Woo! Half over the fishes. Left foot comes up and over. It's a weird name for a yoga pose, right? Half over the fishes. What is that about? Left arm back. Right arm reaches up. Right elbow to the outside of the left knee. I'm never going to get over it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Cow face is a weird one too. We're not doing that today. That's one of my nemesis. Inhale, come back to center. And we'll make our way into, do I want to do another boat? Okay, yes, we'll do it. Another boat pose. This time, take your hands to heart center. If you have a block, you can grab the block and take it from right to left for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Take a few more deep breaths here. Then slowly cross the ankles, roll over onto the hands and knees. Step back into high plank and move through your flow. We lost volume. Luckily my partner in crime is here because I can't do this alone. Woo, there we go. On your next inhale, right leg high to the sky. Warm up over. Let's get this party started. Bend the knees, stack the hips, scorpion tail. Right heel comes to left glute. Start to draw circles with your right knee. Take it in one direction, and then take it in the other. Option to stay here. If you're ready for a flip dog, slowly take your right foot down, hips up, reach that right hand towards the front of the room. If you flip your dog slowly with your same control, take that right leg back up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Right knee, right elbow, tap it and hold. Inhale, shoot your right leg back up. Exhale, bring it in the nose. Inhale, shoot it back up. Right knee, left elbow, tap it and hold. Shoot your right leg out towards the left side. Left arm reaches up, coming into a wild thing. Take about 3 deep breaths here. Exhale, release that left hand to the mat. Maybe take a cross-body push-up. Carmen killed me with them last night. She made me do 2. I'm only making you do 1. Inhale, shoot your right leg back up. Set that. Exhale, bring your right knee in towards your nose. Step the right foot between the hands. Bring your arms open, coming into a warrior 2. So soften through your shoulders here. Set your drishti over your right middle finger. Check in with the alignment of the feet. You either want to heel to heel or heel to mid-arch. So whatever you decide to do on this side, do it on the other. On your next inhale, reach forward with your right hand. Exhale, reach up and back for reverse warrior. Try to keep the bend just as strong in that right leg. Moving into extended side angle. Right forearm comes to right thigh. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. So try not to collapse into this right forearm. If you want extra, reach that right hand towards the front of the room. Or you can also take that right hand down to the floor to a block. Take 2 more deep breaths. On your next inhale, take your right arm up and back. So let's start to straighten through that right leg. Then we're going to reach forward with that right hand until we can't reach anymore. Then right arm comes down, left arm reaches up for Trikonasana triangle pose. So the goal of this pose isn't touching the floor, especially if our booties pop out and our chest down. We want to be one straight line. See if you can set your gaze up towards the ceiling. On your next inhale, make your way up to standing. 5-pointed star, heels and toes out. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, goddess pose. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, straight back up. Move with your breath, take it down for 3. Take it down for 2. And on that last one, hold here, nice juicy hold. Sometimes it helps to dance it out. Did we lose? Oh, we didn't lose it. I was like, not right at the dance out part. Take a few deep breaths. Ooh, this is a good one to dance it out to. On your next inhale, come to standing. Turn your toes in slightly, heels out. Exhale, release the hands to the mat. Coming into wide-legged forward fold. So take any variation here. We'll be here for about 5 deep breaths. If you want to get upside down, you can safely do so. You can move into an inversion. Slowly release the grip. Walk the hands towards the front of the mat, coming into a low lunge, setting up for easy twist. Left arm down, right arm reaches up. You guys have the option to stay here or side plank. If we're coming into side plank, shift the weight into that left hand, right arm reaches up towards the sky. 3 deep breaths here. On the next exhale, release that right hand down to the mat. High plank to low plank. Move through your flow. On your next inhale, shift the weight into the right leg. Take the left heel towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, stack the hips, scorpion tail. Start to draw circles with that left knee. Take it in one direction, then take it in the other. Option to stay here or flip dog. Slowly taking your left foot down, hips up, reaching towards the front of the room. Slowly with that same control, shoot your left leg back up towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Left knee, left elbow, tap it and hold. Inhale, shoot it back up. Exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Left knee, right elbow, tap it and hold. Shoot that left leg out towards the side. Kick the block out of the way if you need to. Wild thing. Left arm down, right. Take a few deep breaths here. Exhale, right arm comes down. If you took that crossbody on one side, take it on this side. Lower down, inhale, back up. Woo! Left leg. Back up towards the sky. Exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. Step the left foot between the hands. Windmill your arms open. Coming into that warrior two, left side. Woo. Now check in with that knee. A common thing we see happening here is I see a lot of this happening. We don't want that. We want the knee stacked. So make sure that knee stays stacked. Take a few more deep breaths here. Maybe you sink a little lower. On your next inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up and back. Reverse warrior. Alright, you've got been just as strong here when I'm that reverse triangle. Yet I know it's shaking, I know it's burning, mine is too. Exhale, extend the side angle. Left forearm to left thigh. Right arm reaches up towards the corner of the room. So again, you have those options of dropping the hand, or if you want to work the obliques, left hand comes towards the front of the room. So we're making a diagonal from this right fingertip all the way down to our right toes. Two more deep breaths. On the next inhale, reach your left arm up and back. Slowly start to straighten through that left leg. Round down through the left big toe mount. Send that left hand forward, right to the back. Left arm down, right arm reaches up. Triangle pose. Stacking that right hip on top of the left. I have the option here too to do that as well. Depends on how much energy you got. I know a lot of us are cooped up at home. Try to burn some of that extra energy. Last deep breath. Inhale, make your way up to standing. 5-point start, heels in, toes down. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows, goddess pose. This time you can take it on your toes if you want. Inhale, back up. Exhale, take it down for goddess. Inhale, back up. Move with your breath for 3. Take it down for 2. And on that last one, hold, hold, hold. Woo. Slowly make your way up. Turn your toes in, slightly heels out. This time if you want to interlace your hands on your back, you can. Inhale, look up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Two more deep breaths. And then slowly start to curl your hands towards the front of the mat, coming into that low lunge. When you get here, right arm down, left arm reaches up, coming into that easy twist. Whew. Then slowly start to make your way into side plank if you took it, or you can stay there, lifting the hips, left fingertips reaching up. Exhale, slowly release that left hand down to the mat. High plank to low plank. Move through your flow. Just realize we haven't done a child's pose. Let's take a child's pose. Big toes to touch. Knees out wide. Not that that's not typical. Grab water. You take these next few deep breaths to grab water, towel off. I know I need to. This takes teaching to a whole new level when you got to teach the class and do it the whole time with you guys. How we feeling? Good? Good? All right. Finally a bunch of thumbs down. All right, guys. And the pose off too. It's gonna come to Shavasana song too. Me back in downward facing dog. It'll be just start it over again. Woo! Shout out to Nicole here. Probably the reason this whole thing's happening. So big shout out to Nicole Peralta. On the next inhale, right leg high to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Option to stay here or take that flip dog. Slowly come back to center. Shoot your right leg back up towards the sky. Right knee, right elbow, tap it and hold. Inhale, shoot it back up. Exhale, bring it into the nose. Inhale, straight back up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, tap it and hold. Inhale, take it back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Windmill your arms open. Warrior two, right side. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Extended side angle, right forearm comes to right thigh. Left arm reaches up towards the corner of the room. Reverse triangle, start to straighten through that right leg. Slowly start to reach forward with that right hand, right arm down, left arm reaches up. On your next inhale, come to standing, five-pointed star. Exhale, take it down into goddess pose. This time we're gonna take some shoulder dips. Take your hands to your thighs. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, drop the right shoulder. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, drop the left. Take it through two more times. Dropping the shoulder on each exhale. After your shoulder dips, come back up to standing. Turn your toes and heels out. Release the hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, fold. Crawl your hands towards the front of the mat, coming into that low lunge. Once you get here, take the left arm down, right arm reaches up. Easy twist. Option to stay here or side plank. Shift the weight into that left hand. Stack that right on top of the left. Right fingertips are reaching up. Exhale, release that right hand down to the mat. Option to keep the right leg covered this time as you move through your flow. Lower down halfway. Inhale, pull your chest through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. Do we have faster music? Oh, okay. Left leg high to the sky. Yes, at the beginning. Bend the knees, stack the hips, scorpion tail. Option to stay here or with your dog. I realized that was a Nicole question, not a you guys. Slowly with that same control, take that left hand down, shoot that left leg back up towards the sky. Technical difficulties. Left knee, left elbow, tap it and hold. Inhale, shoot it back up. Exhale, bring it in knee to nose. Inhale, back up. Left knee, right elbow, tap it and hold. Inhale, shoot it back up. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the left foot between the hands. Windmill the arms open, warrior two. Left side. Woo. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reach up and back. Extended side angle, left. Forearm comes to left thigh. Right arm reaches down, or right arm reaches up and over. Reverse warrior, take your left arm up and back. Slowly start to straighten through that left leg. Reach forward the left hand, left arm down, right arm reaches up. On inhale, come to standing, five-pointed star, heels and toes out. Exhale, bend the knees to the elbows, goddess pose. Woo. Inhale, reach your arms up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, sink it down a little lower. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, sink even deeper. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sink even deeper. Inhale, make your way up to standing. Moving into that wide-legged forward fold. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Claw your hands towards the front of the room, coming into that. Left side, right arm down. Left arm reaches up, easy twist. Moving into side plank, shift the weight into that right hand. Stack the left hip on top of the right. Left fingertips reaching up towards the sky. On the next exhale, release that left hand to the mat. Option to keep the left leg lifted as you move through your flow. Lower down halfway. Inhale, pull your chest through upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, take your right leg towards the sky for three-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot to the outside of the right hand. We're coming into a lizard lunge. So you can stay here. Can you turn down? So we can stay here, or if you want to drop, you can drop that left knee to the mat. You can drop down to forearms. You can also use your blocks or whatever you have. So we're going to be here for about 5 or 6 deep breaths. Starting to get into that right outer hip. Bend the left leg, if you want this option, bend the left leg, reach back with the right hand to the left foot. And then slowly release. We're going to come back into a high plank. So step your right foot back, come into that high plank. And then we're going to drop down to a forearm plank. We're going to sneak a little more core in. Right arm and then the left. And then you have the option to stay here, or you can do these little things Angie Pinelli taught me in a reformer Pilates class called slicers, working the shoulders from front to back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back up to that high plank. Woo! I don't know how many times I've moved during this class. Step the left foot to the outside with the left hand. Making your way into, what is this called? Lizard lunge, left side. Again, you have those options. Maybe drop down to forearms. If you want to take that right knee to the mat, you can. If you want to move into that bind, bend that right leg, reach back with the left hand for the right foot. If you take in the bind, slowly release the bind. Tuck the right toes under, lift the knee, and then step that right foot forward. Coming into Malasana Yoga Swap. So heels in, toes out. Bring your hands to heart center. So if you need to here, you can always take blocks and stack them underneath your seat. Use the elbows to drive the knees outwards. Crown of the head's reaching towards the ceiling, tailbones projecting down towards the earth. If you want to get a twist in, you can take a twist. Taking your right arm down, left arm reaches up. So alternate face, you guys. So we're taking this right arm down in front of the right leg, left arm reaches up. If that feels good, then you can reach back behind your right knee and take the binds. And then we'll switch sides. So take the left arm down, right arm reaches up. Maybe stay there, maybe take the bind. And then slowly come back to center. You have the option to stay here, or you can move into a crow pose. So if you want to move into crow, sometimes you can come to standing on top of a block. That helps sometimes. You by no means have to move into crow. Crow actually took me like a year to get. It wasn't one of those people who's like, oh, let me try that. Oh, I got it. No, it took some work. All right. So you have the block. You can use that block. You don't have to. It's just going to help you get the knees up closer towards the armpits. Take your hands down to the mat. All 10 fingers facing forward. You're going to bend your elbows back towards you like you're going to chaturanga. Come up onto the toes. Plug your knees into your armpits. Set your gaze forward slightly. Maybe one toe lifts, maybe the other. And then try to see how long you can hold here. Maybe see if you can straighten through the arms, protraction through the shoulder blades. Take a few more deep breaths. And then on the next exhale, release your feet to the mat. We're going to take a counter pose. We're going to take Padahastasana. So flip your palms upside down. Come to standing on top of your hand. So your toes are going to be tickling your wrist here. If that's not accessible, you can just take a ragdoll or Padahastasana peace fingers around the big toes. So again, you can bend your knees a lot here if you need to. I like to bend my knees so much so that my belly makes a connection with the thighs. And then let the head hang heavy. Splay the elbows out towards the side. Breathe. Slowly start to release the grip. Heel toe your feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hold. Step back into high plank. Move through your vinyasa. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, pull your chest through upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're gonna move into pigeon for our hip opener. I'll set you guys up for pigeon and then I'm gonna show you an alternative as well. If you have another hip opener you'd rather do, you can move into that at this time. On your next inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Exhale, set your right knee up, right behind your right wrist. Your left leg is out nice and long behind you. So if you have a block and you need it, you can always take a block under that. You can't really see it on this side, but you can take a block underneath that right knee. Flex your right toes here. So we want to try to avoid from dumping more to one side or the other. So get that weight nice and center. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, start to walk your hands out in front of you. Bring your forearms down to the mat. Forehead can come down to a block or to the floor. And we're going to be in a half pigeon pose for about a minute. So you guys stay there. Hip openers have a tendency, we store a lot of emotion in our hips. So especially in times like these, don't be surprised if while you're breathing through pigeon, those emotions might come to try and surface a little bit. Can't tell you how many times I've cried, especially when I was first getting into yoga, in a pigeon pose. It's where everything you've been shoving down there starts to come back out. If you want the alternative, come down onto your back. And then you can take your right ankle over the left knee, interlace your hands behind that left thigh. So that's the alternative here. If you've got problematic knees, I would suggest taking this option, or if you've just got super tight hips, if you've just been hitting all the workout classes online and you've been squatting it out and your hips are just like, I'm not doing it, this is gonna be your friend. For about 5 or 6 more deep breaths wherever you're at. So when we switch, if you're on your back, don't listen to what I'm doing with pigeon, you're just gonna switch sides. But take 3 more deep breaths here. And then slowly, if you're in pigeon pose, like I said, if you're on your back, just stay on your back, switch sides. If you're in pigeon pose, start to make your way out, taking all the time that you need. I like to get some hip circles and a tabletop in. If that right leg's falling asleep, it's normal. It happened to me a lot too. Still does on the left side sometimes. So wake that right hip back up, and then we're gonna set up for the other side. Come back to down dog, tuck the toes and the hips up towards the sky. On your next inhale, send your left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, set your left knee up right behind your left wrist. Right leg is out, nice and long behind you. Get that weight nice and centered here. Use that block. Well, you can kind of see it better on this side. So if you want to use the block on this side, take it under at that hip. And then start to walk your hands out in front of you. If you need a block for your head, you can take a block for your head too. And we're just gonna chill here for the next minute or so. If you come to my classes a lot, you know this is usually where I do the mantra of the week, but with everything that's been going on, I was like, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I don't got a mantra yet. Stay tuned for next week. I think it's just breathe, just be in the moment. We're all experiencing this craziness together. And a lot of gratitude for places like Black Swan that's giving all these online classes, and the amazing yoga community. Got my girl up here helping me, helping make this happen. You know, just in this time of social distancing, coming together any way we can. Take a few more deep breaths here. Slowly start to make your way out of the pose. Taking all the time you need, taking any of those movements you feel that feel nice. And then start to make your way down to a seated position on your mats. And we're gonna set up for a one round of back bend. I'm gonna cue bridge. If you have a wheel in your practice, you can hit a wheel. If you have a block, you can take supported bridge with a block. Grab behind your thighs, slowly start to lower down onto your back, vertebrae by vertebrae. Start to walk your feet in so much so that your fingertips graze your heel. All 10 toes facing forward. On the next inhale, press down through the soles of the feet. Lift the hips up. My ponytail's in the way, sorry. It's not a good ponytail for yoga. If it's on top of your head and you're doing inversion, it gets in the way. If it's behind, it gets in the way when we're doing these poses. It helps, then you can find your hands behind your back. If you want a little more, maybe extend your right leg up. You've taken the right leg up, then switch it out, in and out, left leg up. 2 more deep breaths. Exhale, release everything to the mat. Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Take your right hand to your low belly, left hand comes to your heart. Whew. I think that's my 50th move today. Take a moment, revisit that intention you set at the beginning of class. I think it's important to revisit those intentions at the end of class because that's when the real work starts. As we go out into the real world, is trying to keep this calm we found on our mat and apply that in the real world. So revisit it one more time. Keep it with you throughout the rest of the day. So to make your way into happy baby pose, bend your knees, flex your feet, grab with the outside leg edges of the feet. Start to rock from side to side. And slowly release. Take a full body stretch. Reach your arms up overhead, legs out nice and long. Exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. Send your right arm out towards the side, palm facing down. Use that left hand to guide the right leg across the body. Supine twist, right side. Inhale, bring your right knee back to center. Release your right leg down to the mat.
Exhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Extend your left arm out towards the side. Use your right hand to guide your left leg across the body. Coming into that supine twist. Left side. Slowly bring both of your knees back to center. Go ahead and hug both of your knees into your chest. Give yourself one final squeeze. Thank yourself for making it to your mat today. Exhale, let it all go. A most important pose of the practice. Shavasana. Let your feet flop to the outside edges of the mat. Open the palms of your hands up to the sky. Nothing left to do but to surrender into your final resting pose. Slowly begin to bring movement back into your body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And then start to reach your arms up over your head. Get that nice full body stretch. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And slowly begin to make your way over to the right side of your body. And take a few deep breaths in the fetal position.
And then very slowly start to make your way up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. On your next inhale, reach your arms up to the sky, gathering up all the good energy that we created here today. And on your next exhale, take your hands to heart center. Thank you all for showing up and allowing me to guide you through this practice. The light in me honors and sees each and every one of you. Namaste. I think our IG live cut off. But to YouTube, which I hope we're broadcasting to, not 100% sure if we got that in. Oh, Nicole says we're 100% sure. Thank you guys for tuning in for the YouTube video. That was fun, and we're gonna be going live all day, every day until this is over. Nicole's coming up at 8 p.m. tonight, so come show her some love. Yeah, just tune in whenever you can. I even tuned into my friend's yoga class when I was cleaning my kitchen, and it was just soothing. Just listen to them live. So, keep the positivity up. We're all going through this together. But we're stronger together. So, love you guys, and thanks for having me.